Hello everyone, welcome back to the Isaac Finance Show. Today we're going to be going over what just happened in Bitcoin because we've seen some crazy price action. A very large drop to the downside, well, specifically in altcoins, but we'll go over that in a second. A lot of liquidations happened. I think it was $1.6 billion was liquidated in that cascaded downside. So without further ado, let's jump straight into what just happened, what I'm expecting, and what I've been currently recapping in the previous videos and what the next step forward is, okay? I think you're going to enjoy this video, and I think there's also going to be a lot of valuable information for you to take in for your next trade setup. Not financial advice, but what I'm sort of doing with my positioning in my portfolio. So let's jump straight into the charts. So over here on Bitcoin, we can currently see that we've had this very large correction to the downside. So the pivot that we dropped down from, which I've spoke about in the previous videos, was about the $118,000 region, as you can see here, about $118,000. So the reason that was significant was because of the liquidity above this high. You also had a volume node of this range, which I'll pop up here so you can see. So you can type volume. So a fixed range from here to here. And you can see the red line coincides pretty much exactly with that level there. So the reason that's very valuable is that's where a lot of volume has been transacted. And that's a level of resistance. On top of that, you had the Fibonacci line, which is this one over here. So if you go like this, you can see that here, and that coincides perfectly there. So there was like three main confluences which was spoken about in the video. So if you watch my videos, you'll understand why that happened and what to look out for. Now, what are we looking at now? Well, believe it or not, we've stopped at the volume node, as one would expect. Let's just type it in here so you can see. So if you go to here and here, you can see the red line. Now, just preface here, it's not an exact dollar region, but it's a volume. It's a range. So from here to here, that's your volume transacted. So from this bit to there, and we have our daily level. So right now we're stopping at a very technical level. Right over here, this daily at around $111,000. Now, in terms of what I expect going forward, well, a few things that stand out to me already. I'm noticing a head and shoulders pattern form. So here's your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder is forming right now. So looking at the backdrop of everything I'm seeing, sentiment, stock market, global liquidity, I'm going to predict and say that we're heading higher to all-time highs. And the reason I'm saying that is because all the metrics to me are saying, and the recipe is saying we're going higher. We're seeing a lot of people bearish coming into this low. We're actually seeing a higher high. So, sorry, a higher low is what it's called. So this was a low and this one's a higher low with sentiment that's very, very bad. So that's a recipe for higher. We're also seeing global liquidity tick up. We're seeing the stock market all-time highs. So everything to me is saying high, unless it's just the end of the bull market, which I think is very unlikely based off what I'm seeing. So how am I positioning? Well, as you all know, I've been long from about 111,000. I also took profit at that level as that was a resistance, which I spoke about in the video. You can go watch the videos and see. This is why I want to say watch my videos, because I do give good analysis. And we had hit the level to the downside. And now we're going to trade around here for a little bit and then resume up. That's what I'm currently expecting. If that doesn't happen, I think that's a major red flag in the market if we don't see us trade here for a little bit or go up right from now and continue upwards, because that's going to signal that there's some significant weakness in the market. A correction like this is absolutely okay. It's a sentiment reset. There's nothing to be worried in my eyes looking at what I'm seeing. Now, if we go and look at other things right here, let's just pop this off. So we've got swing positions, so swing lows and swing highs. This is what we're looking at for major pivots. So one down here, one down here, and one down here. And then lastly, a fair value gap, which we'll show here. Just at the top here, so that's coming at $120,000. That would be my next level of resistance I'll be looking at, along with this high here. Until then, we remain undecided and trading sideways. That being said, with price action the way it is, I do expect things to slowly trend up. And then obviously, if people realize we're going up, the rest of the market sort of catch on to that. Now, if we go to my channel or my Twitter, you can see I spoke about, it's a bit sideways, but you'll see I spoke about 118,000. So right over here, Since then, we've seen the move to the downside. Yeah, so taking out liquidity. That was spoken about over here too. So you can see I was speaking about that level here, 118,000, took out the high, resumed to the downside. It's not hindsight analysis. It's analysis in the time analysis that I'm using and actually trading with my money. So put your money where your mouth is, sort of thing. Yeah, anyway, that's my current update for the Bitcoin price. Sideways a little bit, then higher is what I'm expecting based on everything I'm seeing. Other than that, guys, stay tuned. I'll do another deep dive very, very soon. And I hope you enjoy these videos on this channel. And if you'd want to trade, use the links down below. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next upload.